Alright guys, real quick before we get into the games, I've started posting art on my Instagram. It's Caleb Gannon Official if you want to follow it, but that's not what matters. The artwork that I'm posting is previews for merchandise that I'm going to start selling. So I'm going to be making playmats and art prints, I think. This is like the white mana. This is the black mana. So I'm going to be making quite a bit of these. Obviously, they're going to be high-def versions of these, but if you're interested in that, please let me know in the comments so I know like kind of how many to order and stuff like that. But this is mostly just saying, hey, look out, I'm going to start selling art. And if you want to be more in tune on the art side of my channel and stuff, maybe check out my Instagram. See you guys in the games. Hello and welcome to Grixis Cube. So this is a very interesting cube. There are no green or white cards in the entire cube. That's really all I know about it. This is kind of late in the format, but I am going in blind. So, you know, we're going to figure out how to draft this cube together. I think it's more interesting to do it this way for you guys, going in blind, so you get the same experience watching me do it as you probably would. It doesn't make sense for me to do like a ton of research when most people, when they're going to draft this cube, are going to do it like I am, which is, let's just see what happens. So that's what we're doing. We got Emrakul. I imagine there's a lot of ways to abuse that, but I kind of like Gristlebrand more than Emrakul as far as like payoffs are concerned. I like Scalding Tarn, Goblin Electroman. Oh, Black Braids! Finally. Took them long enough. Electrolyze. I feel like Mono Red is probably quite powerful because everyone's going to be trying to dirtle around like reanimating Gristlebrands and you just kill them. I'm going to try and take Gristlebrand. I think it's better than Emrakul because you can reanimate it. And just seems like a sweet payoff card. Good for... Ooh. High Tide seems nice. Liliana the Veil. So, okay, so there's Storm, but I don't think there's any power. But I feel like in a Grixis cube, like... Yeah, you have a lot of Storm payoffs. Okay, that's kind of cool. So Liliana is good if we want to be kind of like a mid-rangey black reanimator type deck. High Tide is good if we want to try and force Storm. I have no idea how good Storm is in this cube, but I did see Goblin Electromancer last time and High Tide this time. High Tide Gristlebrand, not the greatest of combos. I'm tempted just to take her. She's just going to be good in so many different situations. I guess there's probably like a black aggro deck too. Yeah, we'll take Liliana passing Thoughtseize. So one thing to note about drafting this is like when your color is open, that obviously doesn't mean that what you're drafting is open because there's only 3 colors, right? So you're going to get past cards in your color. What you need to focus on in particular is archetypes, right? Like Liliana is good in multiple archetypes, but something like Reckless Bushwhacker, sure, it's a red card, but it's not good in the same type of decks that like Sneak Attack and Wormcoil Engine are good in. So that's kind of the tricky thing of getting used to in this cube is normally when you're drafting, you just take, I'm in black, I take black cards. That's not exactly it. Wow. I just noticed Arcane Artisan is also in this pack. I think Sneak Attack is much better. Also seeing its 3rd pick is kind of interesting. I feel like this card is very, very powerful. I mean, obviously very good with Gristlebrand. Ooh, Intuition. Okay, search for 3 cards, put 1 into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. That seems not that good in cube because you only have 1 copy. I was gonna say, normally this is like Demonic Tutor, but you only have 1 copy of what you're searching for. So we could take Force of Will. If you want to stick to the black theme, we can take Brain Maggot or Night's Whisper. I mean, Force of Will seems okay if we're gonna be like blue-black. I don't love these. I feel like the odds of us getting there on blue is higher. I mean, I guess I could take... Night's Whisper is also quite powerful. You know what? I'm just going to take Night's Whisper. Stay on black. Yeah. Who needs blue? Am I right? Ooh, I need blue. So I'm getting the vibe that there's a pretty heavy artifact theme, so Release the Gremlins might actually be pretty good. Theater of Horrors. Okay, so black-red aggro is definitely a thing. I like Endgrass Rampage. It's pretty good. I might just take Lava Claw and Reaches. That helps fix our mana. It's also a creature. I love Cruel Ultimatum, but I don't think I'm going to be casting it in this deck. We're trying to like put down a Gristlebrand and go. This Liliana does let us reanimate. You know what? Maybe I take her because we probably want to go into Reanimator. Okay, I'm down. We can find better fixing later on. There we got, ooh, Reign of Filth. Wow, they went deep on this cube. I like it a lot. Reign of Filth. So that means Storm is kind of open. And we could go into like Storm Sneak Attack. Also, Reign of Filth, cast a Gristlebrand and go off seems pretty promising. So what am I missing when I take this? Right? Because if you go... How many lands do you need to cast Gristlebrand? He costs 8. If you have 5 lands, you tap 1 for Reign of Filth. You can cast Gristlebrand and still have a mana open. I kind of like that. We're missing Painful Truth, but we just took Night's Whisper. Sure. Okay, Heavy Black is open. Ooh. So when he attacks, you can put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. So we can put Gristlebrand into play. That seems kind of good. What do you do? Search your library for 2 basics? We could also take Shieldred. She's a really good card to reanimate. Not so good with Sneak Attack, but I feel like this card's kind of awesome. It's just a very good enabler. Oh, the big bolus himself, huh? Let's see. Guardian Idol, 2 mana artifact. Don't love that. Fatal Push helps us stay alive. And Big Bolus is good if we're just like ramping into broken stuff. Yeah, this is probably the worst 2 mana artifact we could find. This does keep us alive against all these aggro decks. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Okay, Dragon Skull Summit. So Monastery Swiftspear Wield. That's something to consider. I love Black Braids, but this isn't the deck for her. I feel like the sword... I mean, I guess in a 3-color cube, maybe swords get better. And Doretti is okay. I think I might just take the mana. Being able to castle this stuff is pretty important. Doretti... Yeah, I'm gonna take the mana. It lets us know what's going on. Ooh, Charcoal Diamond. I probably gotta take that. Bedevil's good. I really do like Phyrexian Arena as well, but a 2-mana play that adds black mana is really good. Okay, so this Doretti doesn't do much. She makes elementals. I guess I take the Arcane Artisan. It's a good blue splash, and putting in a copy of Gristlebrand is kind of nice. Intuition. Okay, we got Brain Maggot. I don't love Fulminator Mage. I'll take a Brain Maggot. So, seeing both of these come around is kind of nice. I like that. We just need enablers, because Emrakul didn't wheel, which I wouldn't expect it to. Wait, we got Cruel Ultimatum back. If we are in Storm, I think... Alright, let me say. I think Release the Gremlins is a better pick there. Oh, instant and or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying mana? I'm trying to keep the Storm Dream alive. Okay. Convert mana cost X or less. Okay, so that can help us go off with Storm. Wow, Fire and Sky Diamond. Wow, this cube is sweet. Okay, I'm on board with all of this. Probably want to take the Fire Diamond. Bitter Blossom could be okay, but we need the mana, and this helps with Sneak Attack, and I don't know which are I's and which are L's, so I'm just going to call him Larg, but whatever that guy is. I'm going to take Fire Diamond and try and wheel Ponder or Ritual, maybe. Although, we're probably not even blue. I just really, really, really want the Cruel Ultimatum Dream. Chains of Mephistopheles. Okay, hang on. Let's figure out the rest of this pack first. Ooh, Vampiric. Vampiric is pretty nice when you're running like a Sneak Attack Gristlebrand package. Feldwar Stone basically just says add 1 mana of any color, so that's also good. And Peat Bog would be good. But I think we gotta take Vampiric in a deck like this. So let's read this card. I know this is historically one of the most confusing cards. So if a player would draw a card except the first one they draw, they discard. And if they discard, then they draw. So it basically turns any extra draws into a looting effect. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm going to take Vampiric, try and wield the Feldwar Stone, but we want to be pretty quick. Ooh, Recurring Nightmare. Ooh, that's good too. A lot of good stuff here. We also have City of Traders. I don't love Corpse Dance, also Careful Study. I could also take Rakdos Signet. So Recurring Nightmare is kind of sweet, just really with Gristlebrand. I kind of just want to be as fast as possible. It is pretty busted though. But you need small creatures, and I don't want to play that many small creatures, so I'm going to take the Signet. Better mana, faster deck. Really maximize the chances of turn 3 Sneak Attack. The Antiquities War. Wow, they went deep on the artifacts here. I probably need to take Blood Crypt. I also like Lightning Greaves. It's pretty good with Larg, but Blood Crypt makes our mana nice. So our mana is like pretty set up now. We're pretty heavily black, red, and reanimate. Fetid Pools, Saheeli. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, make an artifact, and then she can make artifacts into creatures or artifacts. That would be good if our creatures weren't legendary, but all of our creatures are legendary, so we could take Chalice. That's kind of a lot of mana. Maybe I take a Walking Ballista. Ballasta's a good thing to do with all of our mana. Or maybe a Fetid Pools if we do want to go the Arcane Artisan route. I just don't know like what big payoffs there are, because we have kind of a decent amount of ramp now with Reign of Filth and all these diamonds. I'll take the Chalice. Let's see how big we can ramp. Graven Cairns. Don't really have much use for Goblin Welder yet. Don't really need another 2-mana ramp effect. So this is where Knowledge of the Cube would help, right? How good is Goblin Welder? I'm guessing Memory Jar and Mindslaver are in here. Because like, how much more does this extra mana fixing really help us compared to the potential payoffs of a Goblin Welder? I feel like the potential payoffs of a Goblin Welder are higher. We want to be reanimating anyway, so if there is like a Sundering Titan Battle Sphere, this gives us a secondary out. Especially we have a decent number of signets now to turn into big creatures. Okay, well this is pretty good. Ooh, Urza seems insane in this cube. So there's Goryo's Vengeance. Goryo's Vengeance good with Ilarg and Gristlebrand. This puts it into hand. Yeah, okay, so tempted to take that. The only other card really to consider would be Noxious Gearhulk. It's pretty good with Goblin Welder, but I think we're kind of set on Goryo's Vengeance here. Exile. Okay, let's see what we got. Tidespout Tyrant. I like that. Exile target card from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Oh. So, that's interesting. We could also Finale of Promise. Tidespout Tyrant is also a good way to win the game, though. It's not... I'm going to take this. I'm going to try it. I'm here to have fun. Mizzix's Magistry on Cruel Ultimatum is kind of the ultimate way to have fun. At least I think so. So we're going to try that. Tezzeret the Seeker gets artifacts. It does untap them as well. Our deck can probably afford to cast a Phyrexian Obliterator. So against like mono red, this seems really, really good. And Karn is okay, but we... Karn's pretty good. I'm going to take Obliterator though for the sideboard. Okay, probably need Batterskull now, because we need a way to survive the aggressive decks. Okay, now we get Recurring Nightmare. Would have been good if we had taken Tidespout Tyrant, but at this point I don't even know if it's good. Yeah, we only have 5 creatures. Like, I think Filigree Familiar is probably just better. Gain 2 life, draw a card. This gives you artifacts. No, probably not down with that. I'll take Sword of Fire and Ice, I guess. Okay, Chain Whirler is good against decks with a lot of 1-drops maybe. Not playing the sword. Not playing Fire Blast. Probably not playing Greater Gargadon. So we need, like... Basically, I'm looking for payoffs to put Gristlebrand into play. Because, like, we can draw a bunch of cards, but this deck doesn't use cards very effectively. Wait, why did it sort? I don't know what's going on. You guys are all over here. Okay, okay. What on earth is this? Whenever an instant or sorcery spell is cast during your turn, so it gives everything like Grape Shot, basically. That's kind of sweet. Nicol Bolas the Ravager is good. I like Imperial Seal. I also like Mer Battlesphere. So Battlesphere is really good with Goblin Welder. I would like to wield this Cathartic Reunion. We can also like turbo out a Battlesphere pretty quickly. It's really good with this guy. We can reanimate it. We can sneak attack it. Alright, I'll take the Battlesphere. Wow, Candelabra's in this cube? Alright, I gotta keep drafting this. This seems sweet. With the artifact theme, I feel like Fiery Confluence goes up a lot in value. Being able to like just kill 3 artifacts is pretty broken. I guess there's probably quite a few Planeswalkers here. So for those who don't know, Candelabra plus Mana Flare is a pretty disgusting combo. I think I'd take the Confluence. Yeah, seems pretty good here. We can also ramp it out pretty quickly. Commence the end game. Draw 2 cards and amass X. Maybe. Exhume is interesting. I still don't have any discard is the problem. My only discard is Liliana. So like putting Gristlebrand into the graveyard is not an easy task for this deck. I could just take a Wayfarer's Bauble. Like that's another thing that ramps us turn 2 into like busted stuff. Oh wow, Sig in an aggro deck seems really good. Okay, I'm not taking Shallow Grave. I don't love Nighthawk. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ramp cards right now. And my top end's like pretty good. Alright, I'll take the bauble. We're going super deep. Ooh, 1,000-Year Storm. Probably not. There's a Frantic Search. I think I need that. The thing is, our blue is like pretty hard, right? We have red, black, easy. But then hitting our blue, but Frantic Search plus Goryo's Vengeance seems really good. Passing up on some... Oh, Meteor Golem is interesting too. Really good with Goblin Welder. So the only card we really have that... Maybe I just don't play this. I only have one legend. I guess I have two. And I just take a Meteor Golem so I can Goblin Welder it. Oh, because I can ramp that out really fast. Kills non-lands. Nah, I'm gonna take Frantic Search. Frantic Search also helps with Mizzix's Mastery or whatever. Ooh. Emrakul, the Promised End. Also Champion of Wits. Depth's Duplicate 2. No, that doesn't work with all our legends. Okay. So, I feel like I just want to take this Emrakul. Our deck's like perfect for it. Entomb! Okay. Okay, Entomb makes our deck like actually quite good. Yeah, I'm not passing that. Maybe we can wheel Exhume because nobody seemed to be on that archetype. Oh, Reanimate. Okay. Well, okay. I guess we got the two best reanimation cards here. Not gonna complain about that. This is a different art to Revi, isn't it? Alright, I gotta look at other cards first. Goblin Engineer. So this puts an artifact into our graveyard. And then reshuffles. So we have Myr Battlesphere to put back. I guess we can like loop Filigree Familiars too. The other option is just take Treasure Map. That fixes our mana. We also have Sneak Attack Kozilek. And Goryo's Vengeance Kozilek. You know what? I'll take Kozilek. Makes me want a Goryo's Vengeance in here. There's Cathartic Reunion. Is that better than Collective Brutality? I don't even know if it is. Like, this helps us discard stuff, which is good, but Collective Brutality is so versatile. You get to kill creatures, gain life, stop them from interacting. I don't know. I guess I take Cathartic. I don't know. I could easily see that being wrong, though. Here we can take... I think I like Vraska's Contempt more than the Elder Spell. There's Exhume. Okay. I like Exhume more than Shallow Grave. We already have Goryo's Vengeance. Although, Shallow Grave lets us... It gives us 2 outs to reanimate Kozilek. No, I'm going to take Exhume. With Goryo's Vengeance, I think we're okay. Now we can take a Flame Slash, or a Putrid Imp is another discard outlet. Okay. Somehow I backdoored into Reanimator. Languish is a really good... Ooh, Hour of Devastation kills Planeswalkers too. I feel like being able to kill creatures early is more important though. Mixmati Reveler, also a discard outlet. Alright, this deck looks pretty nice. I can actually... As weird as it might sound, I might be able to just cut this Frantic Search for the blue. Probably should not have taken Mizzix's Magistry, but I kind of wanted to. Okay, so we have like a good amount of cards to cut. I don't think this is a Finale of Promise deck. I still like Obliterator. I like that. Might be able to cut this. Probably not playing this Goblin Welder, although... No, we have a lot of ways to discard. That seems fine to me. Reign of Filth can let us go off so quickly, but it's very all-in. I might slide that in against creature decks. Fire Diamond, Charcoal Diamond. Wayfarer's Bauble seems bad. Wow, we ended up with so many playables. I don't like Chain Whirler. I love Fiery Confluence. Okay, so we don't want a Fiery Confluence with our own Obliterator out, that's for sure. We have a bunch of... Actually, with this many Eldrazi, Reign of Filth is kind of good. We can use it to just like hard cast an Emrakul. I'm gonna look at cards to cut and come back once I've figured it out. Because, like, our deck is busted. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so this is the deck I've settled on. We actually ended up cutting the Raise board because I realized that it puts a creature tapped in attacking, so you actually don't get Annihilator triggers off of Kozilek. So we're just gonna put him in the sideboard because rather than reanimating him, I could just be reanimating a Kozilek, and that just seems better. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I didn't put any blue cards in because I really do want to be able to cast Phyrexian Obliterator. It seems like there's a decent amount of opportunity for aggressive decks here. And just playing a 5/5 trample that can't be killed by burn, and we're missing all of the exile effects from white, just makes this card, in my opinion, very good here. Not main decking Reign of Filth. I will probably side it in against the faster decks And we're playing Brain Maggot. Basically, we're like as consistent of a Reanimator deck as we can be. And then we just have options to sneak attack some people. So that's the deck. I could potentially see playing Charcoal Diamond over Fire Diamond. But I like Fire Diamond because it gives us a red to... If we play Fire Diamond, we can cast Sneak Attack no matter what. So I think I like that option better. Alright, see you guys around 1. Ooh, we even get to go first. Nice, nice. Let's see. So we have Goryo's Vengeance, and Rixmati Reveler, and Knight's Whisper. I think I am going to keep this. Knight's Whisper is a lot better on the play than it is on the draw. So basically, as soon as we draw a red source and a creature to discard, we can go off. Opponent mulligan to 6, which is good for us. Thoughtseize? Oh no. They take Knight's Whisper, and our hand becomes like pretty bad actually. We have 2 like board wipes. Yeah, that was rough. I guess I should expect like significantly more discard in this version of the cube. Okay, blue-black control. This might be our worst matchup. Okay, there's Reanimate. Let's Alright, let's draw some red sources, shall we? Or any lands, really. I'm playing 17 lands and 2 mana rocks. And I feel like they have Counterspell up now, which is pretty bad. Okay, Recto Cygnus is good. They might counter it, and that would be rough. Okay, I'm on board. So now we have a couple options. We can wait till we hit a big creature to discard it to Rixmati. I feel like that's not necessary because we are... we have Sneak Attack in hand too. And I'd rather Sneak Attack something into play. So let's cast Rixmati and just discard a card to draw. What do I think is going to be good against them? I feel like Fiery Confluence has some option. I feel like Fatal Push will probably be better than Languish. So I'm going to discard Languish. Okay, and Swamp is good. Go ahead. Now I have a creature in play so we can like threaten them a little bit. Man, opponent's really getting rid of lands. I wonder what's in their hand. Oh, that wasn't them. Okay. Putrid Imp, okay. Well, let's attack for 2. And Putrid Imp makes Goryo's Vengeance and Reanimate both scarier. I don't really want to just jam a Sneak Attack into all this open mana. Like Mystic Confluence and all that can get me. So we could just wait. Frost Titan, okay. Tapping down something. Oh, my Signet, no! Rude. Well, we could just draw like a big creature this turn. Phyrexian Obliterator. I can reanimate that, but then they could just tap it down with Frost Titan. Okay, that's someone else. What do I want to do? I think we are going to try and reanimate this. We only lose 4 life here, and they're tapped out, so we get to hit for 1. Then reanimate this. Wow, Force of Will. That's actually pretty good for us because now we just need to find any big creature to put into play. They're down to 1 card. What did they exile again? I just saw it. Jitaxian Probe. So now I slam Sneak Attack too. No, because I tap our red. Right. I could block, but I feel like that's not super necessary. Blood Crypt. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah. Let's put Sneak Attack down. Let's attack with Rixmati. I would like to be able to block the Frost Titan. So like if they tap down Putrid Imp, that's fine with us. But if not, then we block here, and then with Sneak Attack in hand, like every draw step is so scary for the opponent. Although they did just flip us contest, so that's kind of bad for us. But post board, our deck gets a lot better in this matchup. We get to get rid of Fiery Confluence and Languish. Okay. I guess we get to find what they're hitting off Vampiric. And it's got to cost 2 or less. They could be Vampiric for Counterspell, but that doesn't work with Sneak Attack. Interesting. Okay, tapping Blood Crypt. I'm going to block. I want to keep my life total high. Mountain. Okay, so I can do 6 damage to their face, put them down to 6. That seems probably worth it. Let's attack for 2. And this is only legendary creatures, of which we have none. Now we Fiery Confluence, 3 to their face, or 6 to their face. Alright, so we get to find out what they vamped for. Disallow. Oh, wait. Disallow and sneak attack seems suspect. But that seems pretty good. Maybe I should have cast... Okay, yeah, actually... I probably should have cast this before attacking. So I can Fatal Push the Mesmeric Fiend in response, and then I just lose my Goryo's Vengeance. But I have sneak attack in play. So this is interesting. So this triggers, if I Fatal Push the Mesmeric Fiend in response, they get to just exile Goryo's Vengeance, but I don't think this card is going to do anything anyway because we have sneak attack. So I'd rather cast this when I can to actually be able to kill this. Otherwise they just take Fatal Push and leave me with a useless card in hand. And this one blocker could be pretty relevant because they're at 10 and I have a Kozilek in my deck. So we lose this, that's fine because sneak attack does that but better. So now's the turn to draw Kozilek, huh? Come on, deck. Alright. So they can tap down Rix Madi, and then we just die. Yeah. I figured we were dead anyway from this Conta. Halfway through our deck, didn't draw a single fatty is kind of brutal. Yeah, and now they just need to tap down Reveler. Alright. Good game, good game. So, moving on to sideboard. Number one, we can just draw better. I think Gatekeeper is a lot better than Languish. I think Vraska's Contempt is probably better than Fiery Confluence. Other than that, the deck seems pretty good to me. Filigree Familiar, maybe? Oh, actually, Greater Gargadon is interesting. Their deck is pretty slow. It's a 1-mana 9/7. I kind of like that. What's bad against them? Maybe Fatal Push? Just play Greater Gargadon for value? Sure. Alright, going first. That is Kozilek plus sneak attack. I don't really think I can mulligan this. If they like tap out turn 3 or 4, I guess Duress and Thoughtseize make this pretty bad. But if they don't have those and we get to resolve sneak attack, this hand is pretty busted. Ooh, they mulled to 6, okay. They might have been mulliganing 4 discard, which would be bad for me, like a Duress. Okay, that's not. There you go. It begins. Sometimes you just gotta bring in the Gargadon, you know? They get a search, but you gotta kill me fast. Ooh, Liliana's good too. So I have double red. Yeah, let's play Liliana. Uptick, discard a mountain. They discarded Frost Titan. Okay. They might be reanimating Frost Titan, but that's... No, that doesn't make sense. It might just be too expensive. Maybe Gargadon should just be in the main deck. It's a big dude, like it would have won the game last game. Spellseeker. Alright, we get to resolve sneak attack. Reanimate, okay. Sure. So their big combo is reanimate Frost Titan. That's I'm okay with that. So let's Liliana downtick because we're gonna have to do that anyway. And I don't want to uptick because Obliterator is like pretty good. And then let's resolve sneak attack. Go. So yeah, if they want to cast the card reanimate, then they die. If they don't have a way to stop sneak attack. Okay, they can take one of them. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, I don't like that too much. Frantic Surge into Kozilek. Or something better than Frost Titan. Yeah, that Thoughtseize probably won them. Oh, okay. Reanimate Frost Titan. Tapping down a Black Source. Are they just dead? This is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What can I sacrifice? Sacrifice an artifact, creature, or land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can put this down to 2. I cannot just kill it though. We are going to make them lose their Frost Titan. They flash in. They disallow. Okay. Well, I want to play Swamp. I guess I pass turn. Because if they attack into my Phyrexian Obliterator, I can just block and then they lose 5 permanents. That seems maybe okay. They could sack all their lands, but then we get a Greater Gargadon, which can beat a Frost Titan in a race. In fact, it's just lethal. Interesting. So, let's see. This is 7. It's going to go down to 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of... Okay, here's the options. Number 1, I can put in Phyrexian Obliterator and sacrifice it to cast a Greater Gargadon. Number 2, I can just block their Frost Titan 1, 2, 3. They only have 6 permanents. That seems way better. So we're gonna put this into play. Yeah. Yeah. No. 6 permanents. Intuition doesn't do it. Yeah. Oh, the funny thing is they knew I had that card too. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. That's value right there. Now I hope I draw a land. Ooh. So this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this is kind of perfect. So we can reanimate Spellseeker. And then sacrifice it to Greater Gargadon. Yeah! That's how you win a game right there. Okay, okay. And they knew about it. It was all open, all in the air. Alright, see you guys game 3. I think I keep this hand. It's got 2 good Planeswalkers and Emrakul. I don't know what more you could ask for. If they don't disrupt us, we have a turn 5 Emrakul, and they mulligan to 6, so we're already up a couple cards. I don't think they have a Duress or Thoughtseize. I guess they could wait until turn 2 if their hand does nothing, yeah. I'm just going to keep running out Swamps, because if we draw Obliterator turn 4, I would like to be able to play it. Sure. So they Spellseeker, then we resolve Liliana. I wonder what they tutor up. It's kind of good that they have to do this before we Liliana. That way they can't just get Reanimate. Oh gosh. Okay. What legends do they have? Maybe Liliana the Veil is a liability. I don't think I saw any legendary creatures from them though. Like, what are they running Goryo's Vengeance for? I think I'm just going to run out Liliana for the Edict, and so I resolve her. I don't want to let them discard when they have Goryo's in hand that they just tutored up. And I like having her in play because then if I draw like Reanimate for myself, I can get Emrakul into play. Okay, well, whatever they have, like if they have Careful Study into Goryo's Vengeance, we could just die. So that's a little scary. Okay, well, let's Night's Whisper. Fire Diamond. Yeah, I mean, if you got it, you got it. Let's play that and just... I just wanted to get as many permanents in play as I could. I guess at this point, they cast Demonic Tutor. But they could still be... They have Goryo's Vengeance and maybe a creature, but maybe no way to get it in the graveyard. I'm not going to activate Liliana. I think it's not good. Because they could definitely be missing a way to put the creature into the graveyard. Okay, well, how was I supposed to know? Let's see what legendary creature they have. Emrakul. So we fall to 3 and we lose all of our permanents. Man! That's so upsetting to lose to your own combo. Yeah, we take 15. I was really hoping it wasn't Emrakul. But honestly, we can still come back from this. That's the cool thing. They lost their Emrakul. We now have Goryo's Vengeance and a Putrid Imp. I should have, I don't know. If I had seen an Emrakul, I wouldn't have put so many permanents into play, but here we are. Let's attack for 2. Do I cast a Cathartic? I can cast Cathartic discarding Emrakul and Mountain. That seems okay. Wait, no. They could have a counterspell. This is so bad against a counterspell. Let's wait. So if I had been upticking Liliana, I would have been able to empty their hand right now. But again, I think what I was doing is correct given the information that I had. And it would have emptied my hand too. So like I would have had less cards to discard to Cathartic. Alright, so I choose one card that they put into their hand. So what is this card? This is an 8-drop. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they probably have a land in hand. So they can make an 8/8 flyer. Frost Titan I probably am not going to give them. And Torrential Gearhulk is kind of the worst, but the fact that it has flash is kind of scary. They pay life to make this smaller. Okay, so they're like full on reanimate. And their graveyard just has intuition. But then they can Gear Hulk for intuition. I think I give them Villas. That way, if they don't hit a land, I'm doing okay. Oh, they cast it on their turn. I didn't even realize that. So they can make a big Eldrazi guy. We have a couple options now. I can go for the Goryo's Vengeance now. I think that's worse than just waiting. I'm going to attack for 2. We're just going to start there. Our opponent seems to be F6'd, so I'm going to use that information to go ahead and cast. Kind of like casting Rick's Mahdi, it puts another body in play. That gives us lethal with Emrakul next turn. And we're going to discard, I guess discard Emrakul. Okay. Well, they killed all our black mana, so Gatekeeper is pretty bad. And so now, I don't think they have a counterspell. I mean, we definitely go for it here. Oh! And it's Cryptic Command? Okay, hardcast Force of Will. That's acceptable. So next turn, if they draw a land, they can reanimate a flyer. I can Cathartic Reunion away both of these, but then, like, Liliana's our best draw because then I can put Emrakul into play, so I think I wait. We need them to whiff on land again. Nice. Okay, there's our swamp. Alright, let's attack. Swamp, Liliana. If they don't have a counterspell for this, we're doing very well. If they do, then... Ooh! Okay! Oh. Alright, we need to peel a black source. That's the only way we win. Black man off the top. Come on, swamp. Yes! Yes! So good at this game. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Hit for 4. And now they're dead next turn. Oh man. No! Oh, wait, how did they redrew Goryo's Vengeance? What is this game? That's brutal. That had to have been a top deck. I guess it didn't have to be. Man, that was rough. I really thought, were we gonna draw Entomb? Entomb would have done it. Wow, crazy games. Digging this cube so far though. See you guys next round. Alright, Acidic Slime, or Acid is Lime. We're gonna go first. Yeah, this hand's good against like most stuff. So I'm good with that. And now we can cast Phyrexian Obliterator. So what do we discard to Liliana? Well, I guess second Mountain, probably. I want to hold up Languish. Oh no. Well, at least, am I just gonna get hit by Goryo's Vengeance? Okay. I think I'm gonna be discarding Languish here. Reanimate. Well, that's pretty good. Let's uptick discarding a swamp. They might discard a better creature. Ooh. So I can reanimate a Meteor Golem, killing a swamp, or I can reanimate a 13/13 Flying Trample. I feel like this is probably better. Protection from instance is like a huge game. An Edict effect would ruin us, but that's okay. And I guess we just lose this Liliana to their Davriel, whatever nonsense. But we're threatening Liliana Ultimate. Sure. So I take some damage. Let's go ahead and go Mountain. They discard. I attack them. I could kill Davriel because, like, if they have a haste creature, it kills us, but Liliana getting back Meteor Golem to kill Emrakul. No! Oh, why is everyone playing all the same cards? Gross. And then they get to get back Emrakul, and now I'm dying to Davriel. I can cast this Vampiric Tutor, but then I die. Oh. Well, here we are. We're just gonna lose to Davriel, right? I guess I take 2 and go. We can still do this. So you sacrifice, and then I take 2 going down to 1, and then I keep cards in hand until I have at least 2. so that Davriel doesn't kill me. This was a really bad matchup. Liliana seems like more of a liability than I thought, because everyone I've played against has reanimation synergies. But we are just gonna die to this zombie. Oh, okay. Or I guess both of our opponents have had Demonic Tutor too, that's fair. I want to die to Sign in Blood. Actually, that wouldn't kill us. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Sign in Blood puts us up to 3 cards so we don't die to Davriel. So I want our opponent to try that and then fail. Ruinous Path. Yeah, that'll do. I can't cast Vampiric. I don't know what I can draw. We go to 1 life. I can't actually... No, I can... No. Okay. Alright, we're moving on here. Okay. Alright, so nobody's playing aggro, it would seem. So Languish is probably out. Maybe that's out. I like Vraska's Contempt. I kind of like Ilarg the Raise Boar. I feel like Greater Gargadon's also good, but maybe not. Gatekeeper seems like a must. Maybe this is bad and Batterskull is better, because life gain's like pretty good. And we can cut... They don't have a disc or counter spells, so Cathartic Reunion is better. Maybe I discard Fatal Push. Yeah, let's do that. Definitely gonna go first. Swamp, Entomb. Discard, Sneak Attack. This hand is like 1 Goryo's Vengeance away from being good, but... It's 1 Goryo's Vengeance, 1 Reanimate away from being good. But the problem is we have Entomb with all the stuff we would Entomb. I guess if we hit red sources for Sneak Attack, that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep. It's like close on all fronts. We just need to hit a couple lands. And we get to beat down with the Putrid Imp. That's pretty good. Okay. I kind of want Kozilek in hand. Yeah, we'll wait. We can Entomb Gristlebrand. Okay, Liliana. So I don't want to Entomb Gristlebrand beforehand because our opponent could have Reanimate. This seems like a cube that's pretty bad in pods because everyone has reanimation spells. Do I really care? No, I'll do it. I'll Entomb Gristlebrand because I don't want to draw him. And if I draw like Goryo's Vengeance, it gives me outs to doing that. Or Reanimate. Or a Gatekeeper. Okay. I feel like this is not our match. Opponent just goes... Yeah, Davriel's so good. We're gonna discard... what are we gonna discard? Myr Battlesphere? Come on! I'm just gonna cast this Gatekeeper so I can kill Davriel. I should have done that last turn, maybe. Alright, now we're gonna discard Obliterator because I just can't cast it. Maybe Liliana, because my hand's so small, but her ultimate's gonna win the game when it happens. This is hard. Because I would normally discard Kozilek. I think I discard Obliterator. It's gonna be so long before we can cast that. Yep, and then they have a blocker, so we need to draw a land. Come on, deck, land. There we go, okay. So now we can go Liliana, and it was a red source too. You lose your Grey Merchant. We kill Davriel so they can't make us discard, because that card's been like a 3-for-1 every game. And then we just need to draw a land. Land. Yeah, okay. How high can they get Blast Zone? They can put X charge counters on it, so 1, 2. So they can only get it up to 3, so they can't kill Sneak Attack. That's good. Attack. Play Sneak Attack. And we're not going to uptick Liliana because we want to put Kozilek into play. So this goes up to 3. They kill Liliana if they want. This has been a crazy game. But then they lose that. They go down to 1 permanent if they activate Blast Zone. Oh no. If they hit Reanimate, that's pretty bad. And whatever card they get gets around Liliana's discard. So even if we get them to no cards in hand, they could just be holding Emrakul the Promised End with 3 cards in graveyard, you know? Swamp, okay. So let's do Sneak Attack. Hit with Kozilek. We lose our graveyard, but at least we get to draw them. When it takes 12. Swamp, uptick Liliana. We're going to chump block with Gatekeeper. RIP graveyard. REP Entomb. Yeah, definitely block here. Okay, they got a 2/3 Death Touch against the world. And we're just gonna play out lands. Oh no, we have Cathartic Reunion. I shouldn't be playing lands. It's gonna be a long battle though. Dude, come on. I mean, I guess there's not too much that they could actually get with Demonic Tutor right now, but with only one card in hand. So that's not the worst. That's pretty good. Oh, why you do this to me, Entomb? I don't even want to do that because I'd actually prefer to draw the creatures. Because our opponent now is just going to draw a bunch of cards. But we have Sneak Attack in play, so our top decks are so good. Dragon Skull Summit. Yeah, so I keep these in hand because we have Cathartic Reunion. So they can draw down to 5. They can draw a bit more. Oh, they can choose no. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Come on, deck. Any fatty, Gristlebrand, Obliterator. Liliana can get back Gray Merchant. Oh no. Alright, Obliterator is no longer good. We're like dead next turn. We are dead next turn. Alright, deck. Give us the goods. We need big Emrakul. That's acceptable. We might still die, but it's something. Oh, man, these matches were brutal. Opponent drew everything they needed. I really want to know what's on top. I'm going to concede. I mean, we're dead, but what was on top? Okay. Alright, we were super dead. Yeah, alright. See you guys next round. Alright. We're on the draw against Multicore. This hand, probably too bad. If we hit a land, it's okay, but even then we're missing black. Also, I got scared. These swamps blended in with this, and I thought for some reason I was just down to 5 cards. This is probably a keep. And I think I just get rid of the redundant mountain. Yeah. Because these 2 in hand is like pretty good for us. Okay, I don't need any more mana now. That's plenty. Okay, mono red. Alright, deck. Quit it with the mana, please. What do I want to draw? Sneak Attack off the top? Probably Sneak Attack. Whoa. Okay. Alright, there's an Emrakul. I'm kind of scared. I'm putting all these signets into play because they have Crucible, so they could definitely be playing like Wildfire. They could also have Strip Mine, and then just go Crucible, Strip Mine. Either way, in any of those situations, this is good. See? They just had both, and then playing that was bad. Oh, gosh. We just can't catch a break these games. Cannot catch a break. Thundermaw. Yep, we're just gonna die. Okay. Okay. Or we're not gonna die, because we can go Entomb. I kind of like waiting. We're gonna Entomb Goryo's Vengeance, Gristlebrand, and I kind of want to block the Thundermaw when we do it. Yeah. That way I get that out of play, and then I can untap with a full hand of mana. Alright, Entomb. That was a good draw. Entomb is broken. Or Gristlebrand. Goryo's Vengeance, Gristlebrand. We block. Gain 7. Coercive Portal. Okay, well, we get to draw a lot. Draw 7. Wow, this is pretty bad. I have Fiery Confluence that can kill both of those. Maybe that's good enough. That's probably good enough. Yeah. Looks like 2 can play this game. Fiery Confluence. Kill 2 artifacts and 2 damage to each opponent. Kill, kill. And we pass turn. And discard this Emrakul because I want to have a reanimation target. Although I can't cast Reanimate on that, huh? Well, how many cards do I have in my graveyard? 3 card types. This costs 10. Sorcery, instant, artifact. I can make it cost 9, and that gives me like a pretty good way to win the game. I can discard like a Myr Battlesphere. No, let's just discard Kozilek Emrakul. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn I can go Phyrexian Obliterator, Rixmati Reveler. Yeah, discard these uncastables. Okay. Bonus down to 2 cards in hand. I kind of like where this is going. Especially Phyrexian Obliterator against mono red. Oh, no! Ugh, alright. Well, we're still gonna go Obliterator because it's so good here. And then we can just discard Mer Battlesphere to the Mrixmati Reveler. Set up for next turn. Yeah, so now anything they do that damages it. This card is definitely worth doing that to your mana. Oh look, Kozilek. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can attack first. No, let's play this first and see what they have. Nothing, okay. Attack for a bunch. Let's go swamp. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need red. Kinda wanna discard Blood Crypt and Kozilek. Fire Confluence, that's lethal. I mean, they're already dead next turn, but now they're like super dead. Nice, nice, okay. So like mono red artifacts, huh? I don't like Languish. I kind of like Batterskull, maybe? Fatal Push is good against Goblin Welder. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, Batterskull is pretty bad against our opponent's Fiery Confluence. That's true. So I could play like Goblin Chain Whirler, because it also kills the Goblin Welder. Maybe I just play Goblin Chain Whirler over Fatal Push? No, it's so hard to cast. I'm never getting triple red. And Sword of Fire and Ice gives all of my creatures pro red, but it also just dies. I guess the 6/6 trample probably wins the game. Yeah, we'll play the 6/6 trample. Wow, this hand's good. Definitely keeping this. Hand's so good I have nothing to discard to Mrixmati. Like, I don't know. Maybe this Liliana? Probably this Liliana. Play you. I think now it's the extra swamp. Yeah. Feel pretty good about that. So I want them to play a creature so I can Liliana next turn. Karn. Okay. Star Compass is... It's pretty slow. I'm gonna give them the mountain. Star Compass is like a tapped land, but I don't know if they have mountains or not, so it's really hard to say. I can start attacking Karn. So I think I'm gonna go Liliana, discard Ilarg. That way I can reanimate it with this Liliana. Yeah, I like attacking this Karn. Okay, now we play this Liliana. Uptick. I guess the other option is discarding a land, but I don't think I'm gonna hit 5 lands plus double red, so I'd rather have it in my graveyard so I could just reanimate it with this 5-drop. Okay, so they have an excess of lands because they're discarding them. Okay, so they played a land. Prismatic Lens is much worse than Basalt Monolith. Okay. Into Portal. Man, they're really going in on these artifacts. Oh. So, this is interesting. I can Goryo's Vengeance this turn to kill Karn, but the long term that seems pretty bad because I lose this guy, and they still have Coercive Portal that's going to let them draw anyway. So I think I just jam a Sneak Attack, and we discard Goryo's Vengeance, attack Karn, and opponent's down to 2, but they do have quite a bit of draw off Mind Stone, Coercive Portal. They vote Homage. I will also vote Homage. Okay, so Koth cannot kill Liliana, but he can put her pretty low. Oh no, I don't like that. What else do they have? This looks like a Wildfire to me. Yeah, okay. But we're like, now we just start discarding Liliana, right? We lose all of our lands. They're all gone. I don't think they made a Karnstruct, did they? Because if they didn't make a Karnstruct, I'm going to be able to ultimate Liliana. No. They get to Koth. This is actually pretty bad. Alright, so we kill the Construct. Liliana dies to Koth. Yeah, this is bad. Opponent's deck is sweet. Mono red artifacts. Oh, Carnage. Send a message. So, our only out. 1, 2, we gotta give them the mountain. Man, their deck is so sweet. So in hindsight, killing Karn wouldn't have really done much. Yeah, we have like a little bit of time to draw a Gristlebrand plus Mountain, but not much. Because we can, yeah, we can get back something bad and just die. Alright, alright. And they can go off with Mind Stone. Definitely voting Carnage. Okay. Sorcerer's Spyglass. I don't think they know about Liliana, but they're gonna name Sneak Attack. This game is pretty much over, but we could draw like Entomb into Reanimate, and then like maybe somehow they don't have a way to kill Gristlebrand. Oh, they're getting Big Chandra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's just gonna kill me. We're getting more information about their deck. Fatal Push. Okay. Killing Goblin Welder doesn't do very much, so I like killing the mountain they target with Koth. They get that back, sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Killing Goblin Welder, they draw like one less card every turn. Okay. Interesting. The game's over. I can't. I can't come back from that. All right. So our opponent has double Wildfire, but also Fiery Confluence. So that's kind of hard. I think Greater Gargadon is a must-have right now. Brain Maggot seems very bad against Wildfire. Fatal Push seems pretty terrible. Yeah, Battle Scroll's a 4/4, so it still dies. I think I like playing Chalice, and the rest seems good. I've Exhumed? Man, I've drawn terribly. This deck is actually pretty efficient. Alright, let's go first and let's draw actually good. Okay, any discard outlet and we can just brown them. Setting up for a pretty hasty Gargadon. So, I'm gonna play around, what's it called? Wasteland by doing this. Turn 1 Goblin Welder. Fiery Confluence. Okay. So I can suspend Gargadon right now. Yeah, I think suspending now is better. I can play a 4-drop next turn. Like, I could just cast Confluence next turn. I'm gonna suspend this though. An extra turn towards the 9/7, I think seems good. And this gives them more time to put more artifacts into play. Because like next turn probably they just go like Mind Stone. Then I play Rakdos Signet. Then they play another artifact, and then I kill Goblin Welder and 2 artifacts. Oh, they're discarding the hand size. That's what they are doing. So they can pass turn and discard, but they don't get to play an artifact. And if it's something really scary, then I can just use Fiery Confluence to kill the Goblin Welder. Can you imagine if I had drawn Reanimate? So, yeah. So I have 2 options here. I can just cast Fiery Confluence right now, or I can wait a turn, because they're going to play something and turn it into a Mer Battlesphere. But with Fiery Confluence, I can kill the Battlesphere, do 1 to everything, and they also lost whatever they sacrificed. Oh, wait. No, this seems better. Wait. I have Gordo's Vengeance, so I can just, I could just do this. Fiery Confluence to their face, and 1 to each creature. So they fall to 16, and the next turn we could just Goryo's Emrakul off of Rick's Mahdi. Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, it seems really good. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know if I would have gone for that play if I were them. Oh. I don't even need to use Goryo's now. Wait, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Sneak Attack. Sneaking this Emrakul. You go to 3. And I can put this in at any time now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes to 6. I like the enthusiasm. Alright, so let's put Rick's Mahdi into play. Discarding Goryo. Oh! Goryo's Vengeance Emrakul. Put you into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Cast. Get in there. Something's lagging. What is happening? It froze. Okay, we're back. Let's play okay. That scared me. Okay, get out of here. So much suspense. Oh man, that was beautiful. What a good way to end. How do I go? There we go. Turn to game. That's how I want to end all my games. Oh man, minus 19. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This format seems good, but it seems like it's going to get old fast. So it's good that I got started on it late, because we're going to do a couple. It's going to be great. And then we're going to move on. I think Modern Cube comes out soon. So, yeah, see you guys soon. That's... I just tried to concede the game instead of conceding the recording, but don't tell anyone.